Howdy guys, I'm back with more of The Witcher 2. So I was wandering around Loc Muinne and I noticed there's a bit of a commotion over here. Let's go investigate.
Ah.
Now you tell me. I don't work with sorceresses. This is no job for me.
What's going on? Are you about to fight?
The Conclave has forbidden dueling.
You can't just back out. We agreed. We have commitments to fulfill.
You did take an advance on your fee.
And I'm keeping it. Don't you follow me.
Oh, crowd dispersed.
Witcher Geralt. A sight for sore eyes you are.
What?
May we speak?
Didn't expect to see you again. Certainly not here.
That was strange.
Loc Muinne is an intriguing place.
For scientists especially.
We've mounted a small expedition and require protection.
Okay, what's this expedition about? You'll need to pay me, tell me more, and make it quick. Alright, what's this expedition about?
What kind of expedition are we talking about?
We have irrefutable evidence that Dearhenna's laboratory is located in Loc Muinne.
What?
We need an armed man to protect us from the filth in the sewers. They're infested with monsters.
The details you'll get from our employer.
A sorceress.
Oh boy. Alright, let me think about it. I'll help you. Who's this sorceress? Who is Dearhenna? And that potion you gave me back in Flotsam. Oh, that's how these guys know me. I'm like, they look familiar, can't quite remember. Yeah, so that potion you gave me back in Flotsam.
Remember that potion you gave me back in Flotsam?
Of course. How's the experiment going? Noticed any side effects?
Or peculiar interactions with other potions?
Yeah, every time I mix it with vodka, my tongue gets hairy.
What? Okay, that was... That's obviously the least of my problems right now. Okay, so who's this sorceress?
I know a thing or two about monsters, and about sorceresses. What's this one's name?
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, but we cannot disclose her name until you agree to join us.
Oh, gosh.
Nice talking to you then.
Walk away. Oh, they just shrugged.
Cynthia. Her name is Cynthia.
Cynthia. Wasn't that, Philippa's... Yeah, that. Okay, that's... Yep, that's her. In case anyone forgot, I guess. Oh, yeah, wasn't she? She was, she was kind of... She took everything and left, so she's no friend of Philippa's, which would... friend of my enemy, or wait, enemy of my enemy is my friend? Is that how it goes? I don't know. When it comes to sorceresses, I'm not so sure. Yeah, let me think about it. Okay, well, who is... How do you say it? Dearhenna?
What was Dearhenna doing in this city?
Everyone's heard of his thousand genie curse.
What?
But few know that he also had a penchant for the history of Loc Muinne. He was particularly interested in the Vrans, and their ultimate decline as a civilization. In his memoirs, he mentions that he left his archive here. That's how we pinpointed the location of his laboratory.
You did?
The sorceress did, in point of fact.
But we're the ones who know everything about Dearhenna.
I wrote my dissertation about the man. To arrive at the laboratory, we must pass through the sewers.
Oh, boy. Well, it sounds like this might be the interesting one to do if it's dealing with Cynthia, so I suppose I will help you.
All right, I'm willing to help.
You won't regret it.
I feel like I will.
Where do we start?
We've gained access to an ancient crypt where mages were laid to rest. It's beneath that tower. Our companions await us there.
Companions. Oh boy, what am I getting? The Secrets of Loc Muinne. Alright, let's save and let me see what I'm getting myself into here. Alright, rendezvous with the expedition in the cellar beneath the tower. Not far from the large tower located at the center of Loc Muinne, Geralt ran into a peculiar pair of gentlemen whom I may already have mentioned. If I did not, know that they were alchemists, shady characters calling themselves scholars, though they certainly were not known in academic circles. They informed the Witcher that the great Dearhenna, I don't know how to say it right, the great Dearhenna's laboratory was nestled somewhere beneath the ruined city. Although this mage had died many centuries earlier, he remained quite famous. If Dearhenna's laboratory, whatever, contained scholarly treasures documenting but a fraction of his knowledge, or even more tantalizingly, one of the sorcerer's creations, an expedition in search of it would certainly be worth the effort. Geralt was intrigued, took the alchemists up in their offer, and entered the tower to meet the expedition's other members, which I'm guessing is going to include Cynthia. We're going to have a lot to talk about. This is going to be interesting. Alright, so I guess this is a Iorveth, a Iorveth only side quest, or I just completely missed it before. Where was the bearded elf lady anyway? I don't think it was her.
So, are you a sorceress now?
It's not that simple. A pass is simply not enough. But Philippa Eilhart summoned me here for an important exam, so I hope to be one soon.
An exam?
A secret one. I'm not even sure how to prepare. I'm cramming intensely, everything bit by bit, just to be sure.
Good luck. Still willing to sell me potions and herbs?
I'm a student, aren't I? Every little copper counts.
Oh, okay, so... Alright, nothing really exciting. Well, I guess I'm looking for information about the Wild Hunt.
I'm collecting information about the Wild Hunt. Help me out?
Why not?
The Wild Hunt. A retinue of wraiths who speed across the heavens upon skeletal horses. Positive proof of its existence has yet to be proffered. However, no one is prepared to deny its occasional sorties into this world.
Nothing new.
Proffered? Sorties?
That, at least, is what I remember from the lectures.
Word for word. Alright, actually, let me see what she has. I'm trying to keep my eye out for some goodies that I might need since I'm near the end of the game here. Oh gosh, so many books. I hope I've read these all. Oh well, if I haven't. I bought some new armor, but I need to get a new weapon at some point. Or any of these people?
Welcome.
Oh, it's a lovely day today.
Or anyone over here? I don't know if any of these... Hi, doggy. Any of these guys have anything to say?
How are things?
You're either very unobservant or very rude.
What?
I thought I'd meet some of my colleagues from years past, chat with them and reminisce, but they all turn their heads away and treat me like air.
Mages aren't known for being polite.
You're telling me. They threw me out of Banard the first chance they got. Must have beaten the Chancellor one too many times. They've all forgotten me and I believe I've had enough. I'm getting rid of the grimoires and amulets. I don't want anything to do with mages.
I'd like to cast an eye at those if you don't mind.
Sure. Cast both if you want.
Alright, let's see if he's got anything particularly exciting. Don't really think so. Again, hope I've got everything I need. And, got anything on the Wild Hunt, I guess?
Anything on the Wild Hunt in your collection?
I'd avoid the topic altogether. Nothing good has ever come to those who have delved.
I'll take my chances. I need to know why the wraiths carry off youths. What happens to them?
This knowledge has never been recorded, which does not mean it cannot be acquired.
Well, I'd like to acquire it.
In the chasms beneath Loc Muinne, there is a sword that once belonged to an elf from the parallel world.
And nobody's gone to look for it?
There are mages who seek it still, but the sword is well concealed. They say he who handles it will understand the essence of the Wild Hunt. Could that be true, though?
Okay.
Come back for a game sometime.
That's interesting. I think I kind of half stumbled into something like that during my Roche playthrough.
Your very existence is an insult to the gods.
Oh, thanks. Oh, that's, I guess, is that Numa over here? I think this is new. Yep, it is. Alright. think I'm just gonna go ahead and go inside here. There we go. Just go ahead and open up. Alright, let's see who we're working with here. We gotta go down a little ways. Oh, do I go in here or do I keep going down? Let's, I guess, peek open the door. Oh, guess I should have kept going down. Oh! Oh. Alright, this is something I've got to deal with now. Great, oh, wonderful. So maybe I should have kept going down. I don't know if I should be in here or not. Yikes, I'm taking quite a bit of damage in here. Alright, I think I need to, I think I'm using my silver sword. I am. Okay, I'm just taking a truckload of damage. Well, I'm just gonna keep igning. What's the worst that could happen? Maybe I need to use a swallow potion in here. I think I'm okay. I think, oh, nope, one more swing. There we go. Alright, what's going on here? We've got some resonating crystals. What's with, oh, okay. Can I not do anything with them? Interesting. Alright, let's grab that. And orange, 3 of them. Huh, can I really not? There's like these goofy crystals right here and I really can't interact with them. Can I like knock the wall down around them or something? Huh, oh! Silver sword is not effective against humans. What does that mean? So should I not be Geralt mortally wounds for... I don't think I should be smacking the crystals. That's probably not accomplishing anything. Not sure why they're here. I can't save. I probably... Alright, I think... Should I just mosey along in here? Can I... Oh, this isn't a door. What? I'm so confused. Can I knock this down? No? Okay, am I stupid? There's a chance I might be stupid. You know what? I'm just gonna pretend I never went in here. Alright, downward. I'm just going to try to... You know what? I'm done opening doors. I'm Alright, I guess I'm going up, going through this door. Let's see what's the worst that can happen. I've already dealt with wraiths. Alright, more...
We've broken through! In the right spot!
Quiet.
Oh, she's here. Ooh. So, let's see. Is she going to be... I don't think she's really going to be a friend, but... Well, let's see what she has to say. This should be interesting.
Stand ready. He killed Vanamar.
And many other mages. I know who he is, Cynthia.
Oh, she's got clothes on.
In the same city as Philippa, and you didn't even bother to change your name. That takes balls.
Philippa's out of the picture. She's been arrested.
And I was supposed to die, but I didn't. Grave error.
I'll make you a deal.
Let's hear it. There will be no deals. No. Like I said, you know, she could be useful. Well, let's see. Where is Triss? How do I enter the Nilfgaardian camp? What are you? Oh, right. She's she is Nilfgaardian, right? Oh gosh, so many details. Okay, so where's Triss?
You don't get it. You turned Triss into a cold stone. I'm having a hard time trying to figure out why I shouldn't turn you into a cold corpse.
Oh. She is alive and well. We decompressed her successfully. There were no complications.
And the interrogation after she was decompressed? Because you did interrogate her.
I personally supervised it. We presented the tools, gave her a few bruises, and that sufficed to get her to talk.
Oh, that's what's going on. A few bruises. Okay, here's a bruise. Who else wants a bruise?
Cynthia, tell him to shut up or I'll kill him.
Silence, Adalbert. That's an order.
There we go.
Witcher, help me complete my mission. Help me open Dearhenna's laboratory.
What'll you give me?
I've read the intelligence reports. I know your past. There are things in there, important things you don't remember.
Oh.
I could force you to tell me.
I don't think so. Will you torture me? We both know you couldn't.
Oh. I'm not about to work for Nilfgaard. Fine, I'll help you. We'll come back to that. I'm not sure what that means. What's that mean? We'll come back to that. Is there more to talk about? I'm not about to work for Nilfgaard. I don't know. You know, she's got a good point. I mean, if there's information to be gained, I'm willing to do what it takes to get it. But what happens if I say we'll come back?
We'll come back to that.
Ah, okay. So there's more to talk about. Okay, explain. What are you looking for?
Why are you here?
We suspect Dearhenna's laboratory may contain documents and books that could be useful to the Imperial Academy of Science.
That wasn't even close to funny. You're lying.
We don't know what's inside. Dearhenna was a talented man, but also an eccentric.
What do you hope to find?
That's confidential. I cannot tell you. Regardless, we need your help. The laboratory lies beneath the Redanian camp, which we cannot penetrate above ground. We want to get there through the sewers, but can't manage it without a capable swordsman.
Oh, really? How about this guy that gave Triss bruises? He can give women bruises, but he's not a capable swordsman. Oh gosh, this game is bound and determined to keep me in the sewers, isn't it? So how do I enter the Nilfgaardian camp?
How can I get into the Nilfgaardian camp?
There's one entrance. Beyond it, a long, heavily guarded corridor. You can't hope to sneak in. Renwald Matson chose a spot specifically to avoid being surprised.
Where are you holding Triss?
At the back of the camp, beneath a ruined building.
You're gonna help me free her?
Not likely. You're better off killing me now. You've no idea what the Emperor's intelligence apparatus does to turncoats.
Intelligence apparatus? Oh man, Nilfgaard. I can't wait to learn more about Nilfgaard, and I'm just really excited for Witcher 3. Everything is going to make so much more sense. Okay, so that deal you mentioned.
About that offer.
Yeah. I'm not about to work for Nilfgaard. No, if there's more to know, I'll do it. And like I was saying, you know, the friend, or the enemy, I keep getting this backwards. The enemy of my enemy could be my friend. You know, the fact that she's at odds with Philippa is good for me, but I don't really know if there's really a lot left that's going to happen with Philippa at this point since she flew away. But anyway, if there's information I can learn, I want to learn it, so I'll help.
Fine. I'll help you open the laboratory.
In exchange, I'll tell you all I can. Do we have a deal?
Suppose we do.
Yeah.
Ugh, I feel dirty.
Are we likely to encounter drowners? Or a related species? Perhaps other monsters?
That is how this world's built. Sewers are infested with monsters.
I suppose that's the case. Alright, so do they just lead me along? Ooh, is this a very strange body-sized trunks they've got here? Alright, let's, hey, come on, you needed a capable swordsman and you guys are running off without me. Which way did they go? Oh, probably not this way. Alright, other way. Definitely not down the dead end. Here we go. Alright. In we go.
The tombstones are arranged in a manner typical of elven necropolises.
Alright.
I'm finding those imbeciles increasingly irritating.
What imbeciles?
These crypts are reason enough for another expedition. Did you see the inscriptions? Those tombs date from the Ervil dynasty.
Alright.
Everything seems to be going well. So far.
Yeah, because I haven't opened the door yet. Alright, now here's when let me go ahead and... the shenanigans are going to happen. Let me go ahead and... Oh! Oh, okay, so... monsters go... Oh my goodness, I was not prepared for this. Yikes. I need, like... I need a clue. I don't know. I need everything. Probably should have used the swallow. I think I might be alright, as long as... Let me go ahead and just... Whoa! What was... that? Okay, fancy. Alright, I wasn't trying to be fancy, but I'll take it. I'm definitely not going to complain about that. Alright, I think, yeah, these guys explode. There we go. Get away from them. And dang, these guys are actually some of the most helpful characters I think I've ever had. Alright, that wasn't too bad. I'm guessing they're going to keep rolling out. No? I guess I'm I guess every single time I open one of these doors, some are gonna come rolling out. Alright, so do I have time to, like, drink a potion or something? Because my health is tanking quite a bit when I'm fighting these guys. Let's see. Yeah, I've got plenty of swallow. May as well use it. There we go. I'll use that as well. Don't think I really need cat, but I've got a million of them. Why not? Go ahead and use it. Doesn't hurt. I don't know. Cat's one of those potions where it's like, I'm not sure if I like it or not still. Alright, I'm not really sure what's going on with this angle here. Alright, for whatever reason decided it's not going to show me Geralt actually drinking the potions. Very strange. Alright, let's go in here. Alright, alright, it's pretty peaceful in here. I thought it would just, I'd fight monsters after oh, here we go! Yikes! Alright, Igni again. Alright, what do we got? Endrigas? Alright. Yeah, see, I'm not really sure if the cat potion is, like, better or worse. Like, everything's just really bright and everything's just blinding, especially when I use Igni, so I'm still not quite sure how I feel about the cat potion. It was definitely essential in the first game, but it feels like a lot of the areas in this game, it's like, I'm not sure if this is actually making my situation better or not. Oh boy. Alright. Almost got this guy. And, alright, let's get this big old queen now. She's gonna take a minute to work down. Good thing my signs seem to recharge pretty quickly now. Definitely having, like, all of my points and, like, everything mutated is pretty nice. Not really sure if I'm ready for all of the game's final fights, but I think I might be okay. I don't know. I'm impressed. Oh, it should be. I'm pretty impressive. Alright. Oh, never mind. I was just kidding. Alright, one more. Oh, whoops. I didn't know that little guy was going to blow up. I should have rolled away. Alright. Oh, swinging wildly. Don't mind me. Alright, get away, get away. Alright. Go ahead and put this up and let me save, and don't know if any of this is, I guess I'm kind of beyond taking all this stuff at this point, aren't I? What's this? Anything good? Ooh, nice. Darn. I actually didn't think I was going to get any more greater mutagens, so I've been I mutated my abilities with just like regular ones. Oh well, my loss. Alright, what else do we have down here? Oh, a dead end. Dead end. Some cloth. Iron. I've got a ton of iron. I need some silver. I'd like to craft a new weapon, a new silver weapon. My silver sword is really, really bad. I really need a new one, but I can't get enough silver ore to make anything. Okay, I'm gonna have to look. Where did everyone go? I feel like I got left behind here. What the heck? Arrows pointing. Oh, there they are. They're right in front of me. Okay, okay. Everyone moved on without me after making it safe. There we go. Alright. Is this the entrance, or you guys need me to fight? Oh, nope, something's happening.
I'm no rat to run around sewers. What we're looking for, anyway? Some graves, I heard.
Graves? So maybe there is something in this for us.
Shut your traps. Want the sergeant to hear? We've been deep shite.
We've got company.
Redanian bastards.
Oh, what do we got here? We've got a weapon. Let me see what that is. If that's better than... Oh, yes! I was just complaining about needing a silver sword. That's pretty darn nice. Exactly what I needed. I went and bought this, and I have basically everything for it, but I don't have enough silver ore. Wondering if I should use these enhancements on it. I've been holding on to them, but I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get anything much better or not. I don't really know. Yeah, oops, I guess that's going on my... You know what? I'm gonna hurt myself. I'm just hurting myself. I'm just gonna leave. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, to be fair, I probably would want that on my steel sword. I feel like...
The entrance must be somewhere here.
If our experts are to be trusted.
Dearhenna dabbled in illusions, among other things.
He also experimented heavily with golems.
Oh, gosh.
Golems with the power of speech, supposedly. They knew nothing of poetry, but...
Will you two shut up?
Yeah.
Yes, it's an illusion. I found a weak spot. Stand back.
I'm gonna have to fight a golem or something, aren't I? Wait for Cynthia to dispel the illusion.
Later and Lorne. Lisa and Lorne. Later, dear!
Oh. Ah, there's a door.
At times I'm caught. You can get my kind of feat. Though I have no needles, they say I am piercing. What am I?
What?
Careful with the answer. It could be a trap.
Typical of Dearhenna. He was a genius with a penchant for mischievous jokes. Like a child.
So a couple of adults, purported experts, should have no problem solving this.
Indeed, it's trivial.
You're gonna get punched. just letting you know, you're gonna get punched.
The answer is pain.
Incorrect.
Oh. Okay.
No! Impossible!
Seriously?
So many years of research together. Why did we ever embark on this?
Wow! He just... Oh my gosh, it's worse with the cat potion off. Oh my gosh, he burned to death from... He was so sure. Oh my gosh. I can't believe this guy just got roasted. Holy crap.
Imagine the books, the potions. My poor friend.
That's awful. That's terrible. That's the worst way to die. Right there. That's gotta be it. Like being melted to death. Oh my gosh. I don't want to talk to it. I want to leave. I'm scared.
We must go on.
No.
Let's get this over with quickly.
No one is phased. Okay, I'm the only person phased, I guess.
Capable of kindness and cruelty, I take victims when I sour. I can be on your side or wrong you. I bring gifts, though you already have me.
Oh, jeez. Okay, a river, an elf, love, a lover, a king, fate, know the answer, repeat the riddle. Okay, what was it again?
Can you please repeat the riddle?
No.
Capable of kindness and cruelty, I take victims when I sour. I can be on your side or wrong you. I bring gifts, though you already have me.
I already have you. I bring gifts? I would think fate, especially since this game kind of seems to, really believe, well, not just this game, but this whole story of Geralt throughout both games seems to be strong on, fate and destiny. That sounds like it. Let's see, know the answer.
All right. Help me out here.
Thinking it's...
I was good at riddles as a child, but that was so long ago. Perhaps it's a capricious king who rewards some subjects and sends others off to war.
Kind and cruel. Supportive and sour. Only lovers are that fickle. And they're occasionally thoughtful enough to give gifts.
A Lady Cynthia is an expert. I'd take her suggestion if I were you.
Shut up.
I once had a lover. She left me devastated.
Or could it be love? It seems to fit. It can be kind, the greatest gift, or cruel and take its toll.
It doesn't
It
fit.
can also be blind. How about an elf? Some are kind and bring gifts, others are bitter and cruel.
Do you think this is a game? Our lives are on the line here.
Yeah, mine. It doesn't fit though because of the none of their answers fit because of that last one where it says you already have me. Let me listen to it one more time because I cannot figure out puzzles or riddles. Like if I were Geralt right now and I had to answer this, I'd already be roasting next to this other guy. I'd be dead already. All right, repeat the riddle, please.
Can you please repeat the riddle?
For a third time.
Capable of kindness and cruelty, I take victims when I sour. I can be on your side or wrong you. I bring gifts, though you already have me.
You already... Now, that's the key right there. You already have me. Like, not everyone necessarily already has love or a lover or an elf or a river or a king. I mean, the only thing that really fits because of that last thing is fate, and it kind of fits the rest of it, you know. Fate can be on your side or it can be against you, you know, like if you're in a casino or something and you're winning at every single game, you know, fate's bringing you gifts, you're winning, but at the same time, you know, maybe after you win a little bit, all of a sudden you just go on a huge losing streak and now it's soured, right? So I'm going to say fate. Please don't roast me.
Fate.
Ah! Oh.
It's going rather well so far.
Oh gosh.
Not for everybody.
Yeah, yeah. When it cut to this, I was sure it was going to light me on fire. Let me save there. That was stressful. I guess not really. If you pay attention to that last bit, that was the key.
Someone's been here recently.
Oh, someone passed through the Guardian. They're like, yeah, we're just gonna not answer the dwarf hellbent on roasting everyone. So do I go?
Too bad about Gaspar.
Too bad. All right, yeah, too bad.
I expected a greater challenge. Thus far, we've had but riddles fit for beer enthusiasts.
Then you answer. I don't like this guy.
I persuaded Gaspar to pursue all this.
Poor buddy. All right, I guess we're going in here. No more riddles, please.
Well, well, the competition's here.
Oh.
Kill them!
You're gonna destroy everything in here. Oh no. This is bad. This is going to... We're ruining everything in here. This is not the place to fight. This is... Like, there's some cool, like, dragon over here. A snake coiling around an hourglass. We're just gonna light that on fire because people are mad. Like, oh my gosh, how could we be ruining something so rare and precious just because I don't like you? I guess that describes humans to a darn T, doesn't it?
They must have descended straight from their quarter.
Apparently.
Let a Nordling.
Another Guardian.
Oh, what? Another guard? Oh gosh, another quiz.
Later Elorn, Lisa Elorn, later dear!
Oh,
it's reacting to my spell.
That creepy eye, it's that one... Oh, what's it called? What's that one-eyed thing? I don't like it. It's creeping me out. Look at it. It's just staring. Oh, gosh.
I cannot hope to finish the research alone.
Apparently.
Too bad about Gaspar.
I expected a greater challenge.
Okay, they just say
Thus
the
far,
same
we've had but
thing.
riddles fit for beer enthusiasts.
All right, let me look around. Ooh, astrological curios. Let's see. That might be some... That could be a clue or something with the next thing I'm dealing with. Alright, a long time ago, the princes of Bremervord angered the powers of the depths, perhaps even the gods themselves. A sea dragon began to prowl the coastal waters, killing fishermen and pearl hunters. Poverty and hunger threatened the principality, so the ruler decided to appease the sea by sacrificing a maiden. For in those dark times, that was the very manner for dealing with economic crises. Okay. Alright, so when there's poverty and hunger, just start throwing broads in the water. Alright. Luckily for the young woman, a witcher was in the area. Strolling along the beach, he noticed a serpentine beast emerging from the water towards the lass, who was chained to a seaside rock in a less than decent pose. Oh gosh. The Witcher killed the dragon, freed the woman, and, as the chronicles tell us, plowed her, with her consent, on the aforementioned rock. With her consent, that's important. We can see a reflection of these events in the summer sky. What event? The plowing? Or on condition that our silver lady does not show her face. There is the fearful lass looking west towards the dragon, slithering ever closer, and beyond this the witcher sneaking up on the beast from behind. What? On condition that our silver lady does not show her face. There is the fearful lass looking west towards the dragon, slithering ever closer. Okay, didn't know if that was a clue. That sounded kind of strangely worded. Alright, so I'm seeing lots of dragons in here, or serpents. We got a skull in one hand, and another hand is touching this hourglass, which is around it like it's a dragon because it's got a claw or whatever. That's eating its tail. And then we've got like a hydra type critter or something with 3 heads. Oh, maybe, oh, I didn't realize, is this like a clock or something? It's pointing to stuff. It seems to light up. It must mean something right here. Oh, each of these light up. I'm not sure if there's a meaning. There's got to be. Ooh, some goodies here. Let me just help myself. Not sure what this is supposed to be. A 2-headed figure. The one looks maybe angelic, the other looks maybe demonic. One's holding a snake, the other a cup, being devoured by a dragon. Oh, astrological charts. These, I thought these might be, oh gosh, like zodiac signs, because you can see the stars. So maybe these are some weird zodiac signs or something. Astrological charts. Oh. Alright. Mankib, Scythe, Haticia, Mesa. These seem to be times and latitudes? I don't know. Longitude? Coordinates? I'm not sure. Interesting. We've got a woman holding a branch. She doesn't look very happy. We've got another woman covering her nakedness. And ooh, this one's really creepy. A skull with worms, maggots crawling out of it, and a book, and some guy with a sword. He's got like a sun thing around his head, so some type of god or ruler on top of this. Yeah, must be some kind of ruler, because there on top of the skull is a village or whatever. I guess it's showing how the world is built on this rotting skull. I don't know. I'm not good at symbology. I think I'm making too much of all of this. I'm reading too much into it. It's interesting to look at it though. It's like they put so much effort into adding this in here. I want to take a few minutes to appreciate it. Especially this one is like there's some deep meaning going on here. Like the world is built on this rotting skull that's on top of a book or a tome. What could it mean? What does this mean? A waterfall? I don't know. And we've got a tower that's on fire in the sun. I'm guessing these are all related somehow. The gnomes of Mahakam and Tyr. Alright, let's check that out. In the north, gnomes are widely known to inhabit Mahakam, where they coexist in full harmony with dwarves without any of the discord that usually arises when 2 races settle in a single area. Both the gnomes and dwarves of the mountainous region make a living by mining and processing the untold mineral riches found there. Yet the mountains, hills, and vales of Mahakam are not the home to the largest gnomish population. That honor belongs to Tyr Tokair, where the diminutive creatures produce the legendary weapons that are then exported both north and south. The famous Gwihirs, forged according to gnomish technology, are reputed to be the best blades in the world. Though less known than the swords themselves, the blast furnaces and steam hammers which the gnomes and dwarves use to smelt metal and work alloys deserve the same admiration. Few know that Tyr Tokair became a leading exporter of beautiful opals after an earthquake revealed thick seams of the precious mineral. Oh, I love opals too. Gnomes are unrivaled masters of the jeweler's craft, and Mount Anur, the slope of which collapsed to reveal the deposits, is now called Treasure Mountain, as the opal is mined directly from one of its faces. Oh, I want to go there. I bet it's beautiful. All the opal like that. Oh my gosh, I want to be a gnome. I would love to work with opal or something. I don't know, being a jeweler sounds like a lot of fun. Ooh, Oren's here. Oh, legendary treasures, all sorts of books in here. Among the acknowledged treasures of the last century, 3 have gained exceptional fame. First is the Amber Chamber, which Verferil, Demavin's father, took as a spoil when he defeated Medell of Temeria. Wow, so this goes way back. This breathtaking masterpiece, a chamber's decor made entirely from amber, was sadly lost in the storm of war. Wow, that sounds beautiful too. Either buried or destroyed, all traces of it have disappeared. The second treasure belonged to the dragon Ockfist of Quartz Mountain, known as the Crystal Mountain, or the Mountain of the Burning Sands. A group led by Yarpen Zigrin, hey, Yarpen, killed the beast and took the treasure, which included sapphires singular in hue and diamonds as large as cherries. Said gems then sent the jewelry market into disarray. Oh man, that sounds great though. Diamonds and sapphires. I'm guessing when it says into disarray, it meant like everything was cheap because there's so much of it. I don't know. Sounds good to me though. The third legendary treasure of the century is shrouded in mystery, for both its composition and the details of how and where it was found remain secret. One thing is certain. It included ancient artifacts of untold power. One of the items exploded, claiming the lives of 3 of the 5 mages studying it. Oh my gosh. The world at large might have heard more about the discovery on this occasion, but not long after the tragic accident, a veil of silence once more descended on the matter. Wow. So, there's just untold treasure that not even sure, just explosions. Interesting. This is all, oh, this is cool. And this one, it looks like you can walk right through it. There's I guess just a door. Looks like a lot of doors that I've gone through. Okay, I think I've really seen a lot in this room. Let's do the Guardian now, I guess. It took a bit longer to walk around here than I thought, but hey, it's interesting.
A group of travelers wandering through the dark. 3 guides above them, so 3 were marked. At night they trailed a drake serpentine and a silver lady shining and fine. If only her visage she would deign to unfold. By day they followed a mountain vault, its riches untold.
What?
Did I hear someone complain about the riddles being too easy?
Yeah, really.
Let's think this through. There are 9 alcoves, a fresco in each. That's 3 groups of 3 frescoes.
The riddle mentions 3 guides above the travelers. We must examine the frescoes, seek answers there.
I'll advise you about the riddle, but I will not take part in disarming the device. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Okay, so it has something to do with all of the, I guess they're frescoes, I didn't know what to call them, artwork that I just got done looking at. The first, I should look at the frescoes, so let me read the journal here. This might give me some clues. Alright, okay, let me start here. As it turned out, the other members were our Nilfgaardians, namely the mages Cynthia and Adalbert. Though he found it hard to control himself as the Black Ones had rattled his chain recently, Geralt engaged in a civil conversation. Before he knew it, he had joined the expedition. It's possible he hoped to get something interesting out of Cynthia along the way, though truth be told, he was also curious to see what Dearhenna had left behind. the expedition promptly entered the sewers in a bid to find the sorcerer's laboratory. The sewers, however, were crawling with monsters. Geralt, Cynthia, and Adalbert had to fight off a horde of necrophages. Once the sewers were safe, the explorers could move on towards the laboratory. An illusion masked the door to Dearhenna's workshop, but the team boasted 2 mages. Cynthia demonstrated some of what she could do by dispelling the mirage. The group then encountered another obstacle. A guardian eye, one of Dearhenna's creations, was poised above the door. Clueless, Geralt approached it, and the eye asked him a riddle. It turned out that Dearhenna could at times be both childish and witty. This eye would only let pass those who solved its riddle, or those who, tunneled above it. One of the alchemists, Gaspar, rushed in with an answer. Little did he know that the punishment for being wrong was death. Luckily, Geralt was up to the task and managed to solve the eye's riddle. Everyone breathed a sigh of relief. The entrance to Dearhenna's laboratory stood open, yet the Witcher and company had to set aside marveling at the chamber. A group of Redanian rivals had beat our hero's expedition to the room. There is little sentiment between treasure hunters. If 2 competing groups find themselves simultaneously in a single subterranean chamber, well, only one can survive. It's like the Thunderdome or something. Ever wondered where the skeletons often found in abandoned cellars come from? Me neither. In any case, the skeletons in this cellar would be those of some Redanians who tried to mess with the Witcher. Leaving behind a small stack of corpses, the team moved on only to encounter yet another guardian. Cynthia worked her magic once more, and as expected, the guardian she revealed asked another riddle, and the game saw fit to actually include the riddle in the journal text, so I can keep referring to it here. Alright, it says, solve the riddle, place yourself and 2 of your companions on the right oh, it's pressure plates, interesting. Alright, so, a group of travelers wandering through the dark. 3 guides above them, so 3 were marked. Okay, so 3 doors are marked. At night, they trailed a drake serpentine and a silver lady shining and fine. If only her visage she could deign to unfold. By day, they followed a mountain vault, its riches untold. Thus ran the riddle. Geralt consulted his companions, concluding that the 3 guides of the riddle would need to be found in the allegorical frescoes on the walls of the chamber. Stone plates lay at the foot of each fresco. It was clear the group could solve the riddle by occupying the plates of the frescoes which they thought presented the guides, which... I'm not good at this abstract stuff. I need like a giant sparkling question mark in order to figure it out. Alright. So let me think here. Alright. So the 3 things are, I guess they trailed a drake, serpentine, a silver lady, shining and fine, and then a mountain vault. And then, so these 3 things I think were might also have to do with maybe the books. Maybe I don't know if each of these might have something to do, because they sound like they might have something to do maybe with no, maybe not. I feel like these have got to have something to do, like yeah, I'm not sure. I'm trying to see if maybe there's, I don't know, thought maybe there might be a clue in there. Alright, so that's, let's see, serpentine, so this guy's getting eated. This looks like a hydra, so how do I get these people to stand on this? Let's see. This has got to be the silver lady because she's got like a visage over her face, right? So this has got to be let's see. Let me look at this again. I'm going to have to look at this a lot. All right. 3 guides above them. They trailed a drake serpentine, which only one of these is actually a drake. That could be a drake. I'm not really sure. He could be a drake. This is a hydra. That's not a drake. This could be a drake, but it's like swallowing it. It's a serpentine drake, so it's probably that one, because this one isn't serpentine-like. So that one, and then this one, because she's got her face covered, right? A silver lady, shining and fine, if only her visage she would deign to unfold. And then by day they followed a mountain vault. So mountain vault would probably be this one, actually. This looks like the right one, this last one here. So alright, do I talk to these guys?
I persuaded Gaspard to pursue
Oh no, I
all
guess I
this.
talked to this
A
thing.
group of travelers wandering through the dark. 3 guides above them, so 3 were marked. At night they trailed a drake serpentine and a silver lady shining and fine. If only her visage she would deign to unfold. By day they followed a mountain vault, its riches untold.
Okay, so the first verse.
What do you think of the first verse?
I would say it describes a serpentine dragon swallowing its own tail, which represents infinity and thus time. The hourglass likewise symbolizes time. In this case, the time of the traveler's journey.
I believe it's the dragon constellation. It would be visible at night. What's more, sources on alchemy invariably portray dragons as winged, and as an accomplished alchemist, Dearhenna would also be a competent astrologer. The verse must refer to the constellation.
In alchemy, the winged serpentine dragon represents prime matter, an essential component in the process of alchemical transformation. The verse seems to indicate the allegory illustrating that transformation.
Oh gosh, this is so... Oh, it's probably not that bad, and I'm just an idiot. I'm kind of leaning more toward the hourglass. How did that line go again?
Can someone remind me how the line was worded?
The first verse was, "At night they trailed a drake serpentine."
At night, and let's analyze.
What do you think of the first verse?
I would say it describes a serpentine dragon swallowing its own tail, which represents infinity and thus time. The hourglass likewise symbolizes time. In this case, the time of the traveler's journey.
I believe it's the dragon constellation.
Okay, so they just say
it would
the
be
same
visible
thing.
at night. What's more, sources on alchemy invariably portray dragons as winged, and as an accomplished...
In
alchemy,
that one. It
the
could be
winged
that
serpentine
one.
dragon represents...
I think it's gotta be... I'm still kind of leaning more toward... Let me think, one more time.
Can someone remind me how the line was worded?
The first verse was,
night?
"At night they trailed a drake serpentine."
Maybe it would be the second one, because at night they're following a constellation. That would make sense, actually. I think it is the constellation. I think I'm convinced that it is the constellation, because I think these two are looking a bit more too into it. They tailed it. I mean, people use the stars to navigate, so I actually didn't think it was this one, because I thought that was more like a hydra, but no, I'm actually convinced it's the constellation.
It should be the dragon constellation.
Please don't.
I shall take that one.
Oh gosh, oh gosh. Oh gosh, I've been like quick saving every 5 seconds, so if I'm wrong...
What do you think of the second verse?
To my mind, it speaks of the white rose, symbol of the Order of the Flaming Rose. You see, the fresco itself resembles a coat of arms, and in heraldry silver is rendered as white. So the Silver Lady and White Rose are one and the same.
I think it describes the full moon. In alchemy, the moon represents both silver as a metal and the feminine element.
The order remains largely unknown in the south, so the White Rose seems unlikely. Every Nilfgaardian, on the other hand, has heard of the Imperial Nausicaa Brigade, which has the Death's Head as its symbol. The brigade's name is female, and they say death follows the unit. So the Silver Lady could very well be Nausicaa or the Death's Head.
Oh, that's what that one is about. I was wondering what that one was. I'm still kind of going with mine, but let's see it. Yeah, how is the verse worded?
Can someone remind me how the line was worded?
As I recall, the second verse was, "A silver lady shining and fine, if only her visage she would deign to unfold."
So I feel like, yeah, again, it's like maybe the moon. Maybe the moon wasn't shining that night when they were trying to find this. I'm gonna go with the full moon. I think it's the moon.
I think it's the full moon.
Oh gosh.
Allow me.
Yes, please. I actually hope I'm wrong on that one. I hope he gets roasted. Okay, third verse.
What do you say to the third verse?
It describes the precipice, the ravine amidst mountains. An ancient rule in alchemy states, as above, so below. The vault is the ravine into which the riches of the mountain flow.
We must read the third line literally. To me, it suggests the Mahakam Mountains and its mines, from which dwarves and gnomes extract many ores that are invaluable to alchemists. Those mountains are a vault in and of themselves.
The verse is not literal. In many legends, towers are in fact vaults, which the hero must penetrate in order to rescue an imprisoned princess or find a long-concealed magic item. The mountain vault is the tower.
Okay, so let me hear the verse.
Can someone remind me how the line was worded?
The third fragment mentioned a mountain vault containing untold riches which guided the travellers by day.
I'm kind of, I'm kind of inclined to say the mine entrance by the mountainside, because the book that was in here even talked about the treasures that they pulled out. So I don't feel like that's an accident that book is in here. So let's say the mine entrance in the mountain.
The mine entrance in the mountainside. That seems logical.
I know I'm wrong.
I'll stand next to that fresco.
Oh gosh. Alright, so let's give it a shot.
Let's see if we can solve this.
Hopefully,
take your places.
we all don't end up...
Count me out. I want to live.
As you will.
Yeah, oh gosh. I should have... So what happens if I'm... Is there no takesy backsies at this point? I don't want to like fail this quest. I really don't. Like, I might save scum this one if we all die. I don't know what's gonna happen. But all right, I guess I'll stand here. I don't.
Intruder detected.
Oh shit! Oh no! I'm sorry. Oh. I still get to go in. I guess I just didn't get the... I guess a good resolution would be...
Our expedition has grown thin.
Yeah.
Such a shame. I actually found those two amusing.
Oh.
Shut up.
I
Of
feel...
course, my lady.
I wish it had been this guy. Oh. I feel really bad. Oh, well, which one did I get wrong? Dang it. I wish I could have known. What did... Oh. I feel bad. The riddle proved quite challenging, but the explorers put their heads together and solved it. Another door stood before them. Unfortunately, only those standing near a fresco were safe. Still shaken by his companion's death, Farid the alchemist chose not to take part and fell victim to more of Dearhenna's malice. The remaining members of the party paid their respects in silence and moved on. Wait, so... was I right? Did I get it right? I thought I got it wrong. Well, no, I don't think that was right, because it said intruders detected, so... I bet it was the lady one. Maybe I got that one wrong. I don't know. I felt pretty good about, because it seemed like it was like a tale of people using the night sky to navigate them to this place, and that's kind of what the books in here suggested. So I was going kind of off the clues also in the room, and I really don't know if I got that right or not. Oh, my alarm. Gosh, okay. Gosh, I didn't realize I've been on this quest for so long. Geez, okay, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to deal with this guy. Let's go give it a crack. Does he... Oh, he talk? Oh, I'm not fighting him? I thought he was going to be
a golem. So Dearhenna's legend is true.
It is no more than an obedient machine created to follow orders and kill. Not unlike our Witcher.
So I guess we should get along famously.
You? What do you know about golems?
I don't run into them in every forest, but any good bestiary describes golems at length, and I've read more than my share of those.
Geralt, I'm not questioning your knowledge, but I should be the one to...
Actually, you are questioning my knowledge. Listen, I know what I'm doing. I'll try to get it to reveal the word that'll deactivate it, or I'll just mess with its head. Break the code.
So now we've got a burglar in our midst. Be my guest. Try.
What?
My intentions are good.
Burglar?
As are mine. Know, however, that this may change.
Dearhenna must have been pretty lonely if he gave you eloquence.
The Master made me a guardian. Nothing less, nothing more. And you, provided you stand there, are a guest.
Oh, ooh, all right, so we can talk. Okay, so, I'm glad he didn't start out immediately super aggressive. What exactly are you? Who created? Do you have a name? You're a masterpiece. Okay, let's start off. Let's start off with names. So, what's your name, buddy?
Did your creator give you a name?
I'm called obedience and unyielding persistence. I am a guardian and the humblest of servants.
He's got a cool voice.
The golem's name is the word that gave it life, and that can take it away. You must have a name.
I own nothing. Everything belongs to my master. How could I divulge the name if I exist solely to protect my creator's property?
Oh, I see, I see. Okay, well then, let's say... Man, you're a masterpiece.
Powerful magic created you. Dearhenna was a true master.
He is still, since his mastery survives.
Good point. Oh, you are self-aware. Are you lonely? Can I ask you about your program? Can I ask you for your name word? He's not gonna give that up. He's not gonna give me his name word. Let's, like Geralt said, let's see if we can get into his head a little bit. So you are self-aware, which is more than I can say about most golems. Are you lonely?
As a conscious being, you must be lonely here.
You are wrong. The pain of the world, melancholy, lies within the domain of emotions and feelings. My thoughts are governed by pure logic, restricted by my program.
But you can learn. They say that a penchant for philosophy can only come from curiosity.
Ooh.
In my case, it comes from the will of the Master, who liked to speak with me.
And do you feel a need to discuss?
I feel nothing. I just have that need.
Oh, okay. This is... So it's like trying to talk to a computer, basically. It only follows logic. I think if I keep maybe trying to appeal to the emotional side, maybe something will work? I don't know. Gosh, I'm so done dealing with robots and stuff. Okay, well, can I ask about your program?
Can we discuss the program that controls your behavior?
Of course not.
Oh. Okay. Can I ask your name word?
Can I ask you for the name word which brought you to life and which can deactivate you?
Do that, and I shall consider you an intruder.
Oh. Okay, yeah, let's do other things.
I have other questions.
Okay, so what exactly are you?
So you're aware you're an automaton?
Do we really know who we are, where we came from, and where we are headed?
Probably not.
Is human life predictable in that the cycle of birth and death ensnares it? Better than mine. When a human is born, he is obedient to his parents. Later, he listens to tutors, masters, corporals. Finally, he succumbs to the will of death.
And to think that Adalbert questioned Dearhenna's mastery.
Man. Well, you know, I don't know. The thing is, though, as humans, we've got that element of chaos, and that's what keeps us interesting, right? When you're like a golem or something artificial that follows a program, you just follow order and logic, and, well, that's all well and good. It lacks fun. What makes life fun is the chaoticness of it, right? I don't know. So, who is allowed to pass? Has anyone tried to enter before us? Can you make sovereign decisions? Ooh, I have other questions. So, yeah, who is allowed to pass?
Who, if anyone, is allowed to pass?
Dearhenna, but he is dead. Also, guests may pass, but I stop intruders.
So I need to be a guest.
Tell me more. Who's a guest and who's an intruder?
Is it not obvious? A guest keeps his distance, or knows the name word. An intruder is anyone who enters too far, attacks me, or otherwise interferes with my being.
Oh, okay, so I can only walk around so far in here till he's gonna go bananas on me. So, has anyone ever tried to enter, actually?
Has anyone tried to enter before?
I recall no intruders. I do, however, remember guests who left after being warned.
When was that? What did you discuss?
I am a machine. My memory is limited.
Oh. Really? You just don't remember that? Okay, that seems like that would be kind of important, but I mean, he is a machine. Might have to be the first intruder. So can you make sovereign decisions?
You are far more self-aware than a typical golem. Can you make sovereign decisions?
The master made me the way I am, because long discussions were to his liking. I can make decisions, within my program, of course.
So you decide who's a guest and who's an intruder?
Who else would? Guests chat innocuously, exerting no pressure. All others are intruders.
Oh, so... maybe I shouldn't have, tried to click on every single thing. Maybe I should have just tried to chat innocently instead of... What's your name word? Can I have your name word? What's your name word? Can I have your name word? Can I have your name word? Can I have your name word? Okay, who created you?
Do you remember your creator?
Of course. I was summoned into being by Master Dearhenna. I abide by his will, by his power, by the necessity encased in my stone bowels.
Dearhenna is dead.
His word, which animates me, lives on, as does his legacy, which I protect. Empires will rise and fall, rivers will shift their courses, but I will remain obedient to one master on my eternal watch.
Whoa. Crazy. Ooh, let's talk about Dearhenna. I think you're a living being. Ooh, what happens? I think you're a living being.
You're not an automaton. You're self-aware, and you think. You can make decisions.
You're wrong. I am eloquent and can discern between guests and intruders. I can also deal with the latter. But everything I say and do is limited by my restrictive program. By the way, as an automaton, I am immune to all charms.
I should have known.
Stop the
Oh, shoot! No, I should have... Yikes! I should have...
Damn, you're ugly.
I should have known, but I just wanted to... Oh gosh, I just wanted to see... I just wanted to see what would happen. Oh my god, there's so many golems! I shouldn't have done this, I've made so many mistakes. I regret everything I've ever done. Oh my gosh. Alright, this isn't going completely awful. I can maybe calm down a little bit. I do have some powerful helpers here. Oh gosh, I need to get this one little guy down. Oh my gosh, there we go. Okay, now I can... Oh, fancy move time. Alright, fancy move time. Alright, let's, definitely do this, and this will get a lot easier now. Alright, this actually isn't too bad. I thought this would be a lot... Ooh, that was weird. I thought this would be a lot harder. Aw, I kind of feel...
We've done it. We've penetrated Dearhenna's laboratory.
Aw.
Let's have a look.
I feel kind of bad, but I just...
This is better than I'd hoped.
I wanted to...
Great success for Nilfgaard this mission.
Maybe you'll get that promotion.
Uh-huh. Don't be so sure. Y'all are trapped in here with me. Just by the way. May not be anything for Nilfgaard. Just by the way. Ooh, Oren's. Let's see. Ooh, Dearhenna's notes.
Dearhenna mentions some bacteria strains.
I feel like I want to get these most.
Can you feel that?
Likely.
My medallion's vibrating.
Another masking illusion. I'll try to disperse it.
Oh.
Dearhenna's notes about the city's history.
Lisa and Lorne, later,
oh,
dear.
Wait, I wasn't ready. No.
The device. What is it?
You've done your job. You'll be paid and...
Paid like the scholars were? They died once they were no longer useful.
They were never useful, but Cynthia insisted. Fortunately, they were so kind as to remove themselves without my help.
Hey now.
I'm not about to be that kind.
Adelbert, you know what you're to look for.
Yes, Mom.
I'm gonna skewer him.
It's a prototype megascope. I didn't know it had survived.
What's it do?
The artifact detects an emotional bond with a person. Its user need only focus on that person and the device will establish a connection.
Great tool for a spy.
Yes.
Time you fulfilled your end of the bargain. What do you know about my past?
You were a rider of the Wild Hunt. I read the reports.
What?
Don't the Nilfgaardians have anything better to do than write reports about witchers?
Not about witchers. About you. You are the sole person to have been a member of the host. And survived.
What? Huh? What? For real? That makes so much sense. So, whenever he was, I guess, skewered by the pitchfork, something between there and between there and the beginning of the first game was maybe the time that he was a writer. What? Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to read the books. I need to read the books now. I definitely there's gaps. I will absolutely read the books, I think, before Witcher 3. That's juicy. Wow. Okay, yeah, anything else?
Anything else? Any detail you can give me would be useful.
Don't trust Letho.
Oh.
You think I trust the people I hunt?
He's your foe today, but he wasn't always.
What? What? Yeah, what do you... Don't trust him. Oh, this is really exciting because in the first playthrough on Roche's path, I trusted him. I let him go. What do you know about him? Why shouldn't I?
How do you know I knew Letho?
I've read...
The reports, I know. Why are you warning me about him?
Because I like you.
What? What? No. What? No. What? Okay. All right. How do you know I was a writer?
Is there anything to prove I was part of the Wild Hunt?
Nothing. Apart from the fact that Nilfgaardian intelligence agents are drawn and quartered for lying in their reports.
Ooh.
An enlightened nation indeed.
You haven't the faintest notion how many people are interested in you. Very important people.
Oh.
Just because I survived.
You're a former rider of the hunt, and you live. You may be the key to solving the mystery of the retinue. And they all know that. You must watch out for yourself.
Oh man, this is huge. So, you know, okay, so one thing I've noticed about this game since the very first one is, like I've said before, is this whole fate and destiny thing. And, you know, the game seems very insistent that Geralt is being, like, pulled by this string of destiny. And I've been very much like, no, we make our own fate, our own destiny. And, you know, this game kind of maybe gives you the illusion that you're making your own fate with all the choices that you're making. But really, by the end of it all, maybe you are just following the same thread. It's like maybe everything from the very, very beginning, maybe even all of this that's happening right now with the lodge and everything, maybe all of this is just a giant I don't want to say it's a giant scheme to get to Geralt, but maybe there's definitely elements in play, like Cynthia just said, that there's powerful people interested in Geralt, and when I think powerful people, I think, oh, well, this Emperor of Nilfgaard fella seems pretty darn powerful, so he's pulling some strings. This is cool. Geralt, a rider of the Wild Hunt. Huh. But you know, I've interacted with the... Oh my gosh, okay, that's...
Let's say you've satisfied my curiosity.
Well then, consider me glad to have satisfied a witcher, whatever the way.
Uh-huh. Alright, we're even. I can't let you leave with that thing. Honestly, I really shouldn't, because Nilfgaard, but... You know me, I'm gonna want to play with it. Can I try it? I'd like to try. Can I play with it?
I'd like to try out the device.
You realize that can only end badly.
We'll start with you
Cut
then.
in again and I'll put you in my report.
Thank you.
You may use it, but just once.
I can use it as much as
Giving state secrets away to a Nordling. Will you mention that in your report?
You're sure to be named a commander one day, Adalbert. But until that happens, be a good boy and do your job.
Article 22 of the Code is clear. Suspicion of treason is sufficient grounds to strip a commander of power. Article 1 of my personal code is equally clear. Traitors must be subjected to the most painful death possible.
Don't mind me. Oh yes, thank you. Like, I can't wait to do this. Let me do this as hard as I can. I am so done with this bozo. I don't even care that he was useful and he might actually kill me. I'm beyond done with this bozo. He is driving me absolutely bonkers with all his drama. I cannot stand him. I've been waiting for this moment. I'm so glad I'm getting it. He's absorbing like all the damage. Which one of these am I... This one? Is this one actually... Which one of these am I supposed to kill? Oh, is it this one? Is this the real... I don't know if there's like one of them's a real one and the rest are fake, or... Okay, that... Oh, okay, no, maybe I've just got to kill each of them then? I thought maybe one of them was fake. I'm not sure what I'm doing. Oh, no, alright. 3 Adalberts, whatever. 0 Adalberts is better, though. There.
I didn't expect that.
Multiplication. Second year at the academy, all mages learn it.
Okay.
I didn't expect you to take my side.
Well,
he was
now choose one person you wish to contact. After that, the artifact's mine.
Shani! I picked Shani. Are you in trouble? Will we meet again? Tell me. Alright, are you in trouble for that?
Nilfgaardian agents get quartered for lying in reports. What does the Empire do to agents who kill their colleagues?
Nothing. As long as no one finds out.
Which they won't. I like her. I like her. Will we ever meet again? You are just right up there in my book.
Will we meet again?
I wouldn't mind at all. Look for me at the inn.
Ooh, maybe I can go talk to her without clothes. I don't know. Tell me more about my past. Oh. Are they... Oh, it's just the same thing. What do you know about...
How do you know I knew Letho?
I've read...
The report. Okay, yeah, it's just the same thing.
Why are you warning me about him?
Because I like you.
Because I like you.
Okay, same thing. Okay.
Let's say you've satisfied my curiosity.
Well then, consider me glad...
Okay, we've done this. Alright, I'm gonna use the artifact now.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't eavesdrop while I eavesdropped.
I shan't trouble you. I have a lot of work to do here.
Cool. Oh, think of Triss, think of Vernon, think of Dandelion, think of Saskia, think of Radovid. Ooh, juicy. I don't know who I should pick. No Shani. I want to see what Shani's up to. Okay, I'm actually thinking Saskia. Let's do Saskia. I'm kind of been neglecting Triss on the Iorveth route. Let's keep it up.
I made sure we'd have a trustworthy cook while in Loc Muinne. I'll not allow anyone to slip poison into your goblet here.
I cannot sit here and eat in peace while Philippa rots in a dungeon.
Regardless of Philippa's whereabouts and predicament, you must behave as befits a queen.
Oh.
Does that rule out caring for my friends?
Philippa will manage. And even should she fail, I'm sure her final wish would be that we follow through with the plan. so eat. You must be at full strength during the summit. A very important task awaits you.
Oh. Sheila's pulling the strings.
I hope you learned something useful.
Not really.
I'm just sorry I can't use the artifact a few more times.
Yeah, me too.
Its power has been depleted.
Oh.
I understand. Thanks anyway.
Oh, I should have saved and just used it repeatedly. Hey! Well, I guess that's gone. Darn. Not sure if I'm satisfied with my choice in picking Saskia, but I guess that was current, so...
Describes finding an important document about the Vrans.
So Sheila's making extra sure Saskia's not going to get poisoned this time. Sheila's the big bad, though. I know we can't trust her. Alright, let's save. Let's check out these notes I picked up. Alright, Dearhenna's Notes 1. I have started reviewing the manuscripts. The city annals have survived only in part. The most interesting volumes seem to be missing. Curiously, up to this point, I have not found a single mention of the Vrans. Not a single mention. Alright, number 2. I have happened on an intriguing document. Its content is encrypted and the dialect itself is strange. Deciphering it is consuming a lot of time. I have recognized the word reptiles, which is a promising thread. The document bears the seal of one Iorveth. I have never heard of this individual. I wonder if that's important. Alright, Dearhenna's Memoirs 3. I have finally reached the place described by Iorveth. My worst suspicions have been confirmed as I have found cells filled with the bones of lizard men. There are more documents too. If the figures can be trusted, the mutated virus was terrifyingly effective. The reptilian tissue must have decomposed instantly. Oh, so I remember it talked, like, in the Roche playthrough, it talked about the Vrans being, like lizard people or dragon people or something like that, and it seems it was a virus, and it decomposed all of the lizard tissue? What? Very strange. This has been, gosh, for a side quest, this has been extra juicy. I can't believe this was like not a required quest, because it almost feels like it should have been, especially when they dropped the by the way, you used to ride with the wild hunt. Okay. Alright, let's see. The Secrets of Loc Muinne. Where did I get to? Oh my gosh. Let's see. I don't, okay, I guess, yeah, there we go, right here. Yet our fearless treasure hunters encountered an obstacle of a different sort inside. A golem crafted by Dearhenna guarded access to the sorcerer's legacy. Geralt was amazed by Dearhenna's mastery. The golem he had created proved a sharp conversationalist and keen logician? Whatever. Hardly fortunate for our heroes. Still as clever as the golem seemed, Geralt decided he would try to dupe it. Yeah, I should state once more that the Witcher was right to stick to his profession, as he would have done poorly as a wandering preacher, and even worse as a matchmaker. I think I'd be a pretty good matchmaker, come on. Geralt attempted to outtalk the golem, but blundered so badly that the monster identified him as an intruder, summoned all his stone buddies, and attacked. I shouldn't have tried to charm him. There's an old dwarven saying that goes, if your tongue's not up to the task, your hands better be. Well, that's sexy. Our explorers clashed with the golems. Geralt's hands worked wonders with his ever trusty silver sword, while the palms of the two Nilfgaardian mages grew sore from all the spells they hurled. Sword and sorcery were enough to deal with the Guardians, and our heroes finally gained access to Dearhenna's laboratory. As one would expect, the sorcerer's laboratory was saturated with magic. Ever careful, Cynthia sensed the aura and, as she had done before, cast a spell to reveal the surprises Dearhenna had in store for intruders. Geralt and Adalbert stayed sharp and waited patiently. Another illusion melted away to reveal a marvelous machine, clearly more of Dearhenna's handiwork. The expedition had reached its goal, and it was time for the Witcher and the Nilfgaardians to settle up. Yet the artifact stood there, begging them to look closer, beckoning them to touch it. As Cynthia told it, Dearhenna's artifact would tap into the emotional bond between its user and another individual to establish a magic connection, even over a great distance. Intrigued, Geralt was eager to use it, if only to resolve one of the mysteries that still plagued him. Cynthia did not protest. Adalbert, on the other hand, categorically forbade the Witcher from approaching the contraption. This was the last straw. The tension that had been building between the mage and the Witcher exploded in a single act of anger. Adalbert hurled an especially nasty curse at Geralt, and a fight ensued. Yet Geralt was not alone. Cynthia had enough of Adalbert's behavior, and she and the mage had been unable to agree on how to divide the loot. Typical dungeon party problems, right? The two mages arguing over loot. The fight could very well rid her of a whole set of problems, so she simply took the Witcher's side. All right. All Adalbert's objections died with him. Cynthia let the Witcher use the artifact just once, which pleased Geralt anyway. The information he gleaned through this bit of magic proved most valuable. His work done, it was time for Geralt to go. The Witcher and the sorceress parted on peaceful, one could say almost friendly terms. Cynthia disappeared through a portal, Dearhenna's artifact in tow, while our hero went back to his own matters, urgent in and of themselves. So I guess I don't feel too bad about picking Saskia, because makes me think, Sheila was so insistent that that Saskia wasn't going to be poisoned again. I think you can assume that Sheila's probably going to poison Saskia again. In fact, I guarantee that's what just happened right there. I bet Sheila just poisoned Saskia a second time, because I feel like I'm gonna have to fight Saskia the dragon again. And why would I have to fight her if anything at the behest of Sheila, right? Because Philippa's gone. Alright, what did I get here? Dearhenna's journal. While in Loc Muinne's cellars and sewers, Geralt chanced upon an interesting item. Upon examination, it proved to be a fragment of Dearhenna's journal, in which the sorcerer described his research into the city's history. Since all things related to Dearhenna seemed intriguing, the Witcher began looking for other pieces of the journal, and it says find all fragments, which I found 3. There must be another piece right here. Dearhenna's
notes from a trip he took to Zerrikania.
And that was 5. I don't know my Roman numerals. I'm an idiot, apparently. Some flowers. Is there a number 5? I felt like I saw something waving over here. I did. Oh, some runes. Am I missing anything in here? I feel like I'm still missing something. I have to be. I gots to be. I don't see anything immediately. Must be through this door. Oh, on the loot.
Notes from a mutation procedure manual.
Okay. Let's see what we got here now. Dearhenna's Memoirs 4. I have started to record the mutation procedures once more, this time in a magically protected tome. I now also realize how serious and far-reaching my discovery might prove. If this disease attacked both the Vrans and those Ain Sedi who are not vaccinated, what will happen to someone mad or vile enough can be found among humans? Oh dear. And then number 5. I regret having learned of this dark episode in this city's history. I have become wary of danger, as the elves must surely be aware that someone has discovered their secret. I have made my last stroll into the ruins of the Black Academy. I will seal my laboratory and disappear. The time has finally come to see Zerrikania once more. Wow. He learned something that screwed with his head so much that he even left his golem down here that I just blew up. Oh, okay. The passage, or the journal excerpts Geralt found indicated that Dearhenna was not interested in Loc Muinne's past per se, but in the Vran race that had built the city and the mystery of their extinction. The Witcher quickly realized that the Nilfgaardians were interested in the same, and not because they had a passion for history. Whatever had killed the Vrans could very well be useful to the Emperor as a weapon. Believing Imhir capable of genocide, the Witcher grew wary. A bioweapon, huh? That sounds plausible. Alright, and a tome truly rare. Geralt found multiple excerpts from Dearhenna's journal in the cellars of Loc Muinne. In one, the sorcerer mentioned a grimoire he had penned. Given its author's genius, this scholarly tome would likely be very valuable. Keeping an eye out for it was a smart idea without question. Well, Cynthia thought so too. The sorceress also proved craftier than our hero and outmaneuvered him. Dearhenna's masterpiece landed in Nilfgaardian hands. Sounds like I'm going to have to go find Cynthia and talk to her. Not sure if there's anything else exciting in this place, or if there's any other cool, like, Iorveth only side quests. I'm really glad I didn't miss this quest here. This was a really good one. I was really tempted to just, like, run through the end of the game because I'm so excited to see Witcher 3. I can hardly see straight, but I would have really missed out if I hadn't done this quest. This was really cool to do, and I'm glad I did it. Thank you guys for... Oh, return to the surface. I don't think I have any reason to be in here, so let's go ahead and get out of here. Alright, so... back outside where it all started. I gotta go see Cynthia, and I will do that next time. Thank you guys. Oh, thank you guys so much for watching me play The Witcher 2 today. I really do appreciate you guys for sticking with this long one. It's been very interesting, though. I'm gonna go see Cynthia next time and maybe see if there's any other cool side quests, and then it's time for the summit. Alright guys, thanks again for watching, and bye for now.